So we picked up a spare RB26 from one of my friends, Austin. Thank you so much, Austin. I appreciate you. And the reason I picked this block up, he had 2 extras from other, engine builds that he had engine failures and issues with. And so I'm going to use this basically as like a dummy block so I can practice assembling engines. So I'll have a crankshaft and a girdle, and I can, put the pistons and piston rings and kind of just, learn a little bit more about engine assembling, building and stuff like that. But let's get home. We got some work to do, and I'll catch up with you there. That's exactly what we needed. We got a 1-hour drive home, so let's hop in the car and let's roll out.
Head west on Washington 160 West.
I'm so excited to be back home, and thank you so much to my buddy Austin Bunker, who hooked me up with his spare RB26 block. This was an engine that he had previous engine failure with, and it's in good enough shape, to easily reassemble it and put my stock pistons in and kind of learn about engine building. So what we're going to finish up in today's video, I'm going to knock out all the welch plugs or the freeze plugs here, and we're going to paint the block, and we're going to get it ready to be dropped off to Intech Racing. I'm going to have to also take off the bottom block brace here. Don't want to get any paint on that. Get off this water pipe. This thing is super expensive to replace. I bought an OEM one. It was like 150 bucks, I think, and I figured out since then that Tomei makes one for like 40 bucks. So I'm just going to put a 1/2 inch socket in there and give her a few whacks. Coming right out. There we go. You can see I've already tapped out the welch plugs on the back side here. I've got one more here. Hit it with a hammer. Then you can put your needle nose pliers on it and kind of just pry it out. And what I've been doing, which has been working pretty easy for me, is just using the flat head on the needle nose to kind of get some leverage, and just popping it out just like that. Don't worry guys, if your welch plug kind of falls in like that, you can still get your pliers on it, just work it out of the opening just like that. So all the welch plugs are out. I don't have enough leverage to get this one out, so I'll have to wait till I get the engine off the engine stand. But all the other ones are out, and it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and clean the block after we take the brace off, and then we can start painting it. Got the POR-15 kit, so it comes with the degreaser, the metal prep, the rust preventer, and then the engine enamel comes with gloves. I bought a couple of wire brushes to clean the block and spread the stuff around, and then it comes with the stuff to paint it on. So let's get to work. I poured the degreaser cleaner into a spray bottle, and now we're going to scrub it and wipe it all down with a towel. So that degreaser definitely got things a lot cleaner, and I spent about probably 45 minutes scrubbing everything, used a couple different towels. I mean, look at all the junk that I got out of there. And this engine, it's already been through the ultrasonic, so it's already pretty clean, but we got it that much cleaner. So next, we're going to work the, probably only use about half of that, but now we're going to do the metal prep. And this has to sit on there for about 30 minutes to neutralize the rust and stuff that's on there. Alright, so everything's coming along pretty good, and since we wiped the block down with water to clean all that converter crap off, after talking with John when I got my engine back from John's specialty service, he said to just lightly go over the block with a torch. And this is going to ensure that we get all the moisture out of it. That's going to be the day for day one for me, because the block has to kind of bake in the sun while this coating can cure. But it looks fantastic, and I'm super excited. I'm going to let that sit there for like 20 minutes and then flip it around. It's pretty freaking hot out. It's like 88 degrees right now. It's like 7:30, and it was like 95 earlier. It's pretty much just about as hot as it ever gets here in Seattle area. But other than that, guys, I'm just chilling, listening to Ariana Grande, because my whole family's gone and I miss my family. I miss my my son and my daughter. They're like 17 and 20 years old, and growing up they listened to Ariana Grande all the time. That's all they ever did, and they listened to it with me. And I'm out here listening to it by myself because I miss my son and my daughter and my family. So once this cures, guys, I will catch back up with you. We'll finish the engine enamel, and that'll end today's video. Once that is all on there, and the engine will be ready to drop off at Intech Racing finally. I think this turned out pretty good, guys. What do you guys think? This rust preventer almost looks like, you know, the engine's painted. But the last thing we had to do, this has been drying for a couple of days. We're gonna put the engine enamel on next. And one mistake that I wish I wouldn't have made, I should have waited to take all the welch or the freeze plugs out, because I've got a little bit of, you know, stuff over on the inside of these openings here. So I'm gonna have to wire brush this out, which is gonna be kind of a huge pain in the ass, but I guess that's what happens when you're drinking beer and working on your car. You make bad decisions. I think the POR-15 kit is very good quality. I would highly recommend it. I think it really took the RB26 block and the look of it to the next level. It's much nicer of a finish than just spray, you know, spray canning whatever engine paint on there. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description down below for that, guys, but that's gonna get us one step closer to our finished product. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here today, guys. I think the engine turned out great, and get it all ready to go so I can drop it off at Intech. So leave me some comments down below, guys. Just kind of a quick RB26 GT-R update with the channel, just to keep some content pumping out, keep the channel going. So you guys leave me some comments. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.